We leave the school. Um, Pepper stays behind to.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. So she says bye.
Sad face.
So she's not happy,
Sad
but
face. Oh, be safe.
Bye.
so you all venture out. Most of you all have not been out of the school very much since everything. So you leave the school grounds. And before crossing grounds is the district. There are on the district of 7. There are nice. That's what is not the district of 7 is district of 7 is a land we consider for those. So if me one human into the district of the 7. Luckily, Joe's shop, family, is on edge. They went down on one of the shops in the district of the 7. Penny, people, went out. And so people the one that was so these passes are the all on this edge down towards the circle, and they're walking on, which you see on the district of the 7. You can see, still see houses on the inside of each of the duck. Then along, and they're always sitting, that's the who in fact the silver ring. So you get where's the lights. You can tell inside the district like right, you can cross the country to into the district of 25 feet. So they cross the line, and nothing they go you. It's also the shop or well, and you come to the district. So you can and you can see out and and this point, you saw the other side. It says, "I was bringing there has something over, and there's a beach with a bit of the sign." So you both come to the door. So you go over to the place. You're saying nothing. Okay, I'll let you know. So you get in. At this point, you see both your mother and father at the far end. Where they ring everything up. The tables with items and stuff. There are symbols along this shop. I need a history from Dante.
12.
That's enough. You see a drow, the male drow, standing there. It is the male drow in the alley that was with the tieflings. His face, of course, branded because you found him and you helped him up and out with some of those drow. We did that time a while back. So you can tell by him, but he's got this little cloak, this thing that comes up over the bottom part of his face, but you can see the thing cresting. But you definitely recognize him because he's.
So I recognize him. I just go. I just point.
So he looks. And
like I know, I'm like.
He goes and he goes, "My prince, it's good to see you again." And
No.
And Joe's mother hits him and says he is no longer the prince, but he is our savior because he was able to save my husband. And about this time, Joe walks in. It's like that reveals, and the mother comes back. The mother comes up, and they both come up to you all.
Greetings.
They're like Joe, we've received word. Like, this is the mother. Joe, we've received word that you've been given a great task. I guess you now know one of my tasks in the city. I'm sorry you had to find it out that way.
I look at Joe and I'm judging him. What's he look like?
I don't know if Charlie heard you.
I'm looking at you, Joe, and I'm judging how you look.
I bow to both of them when she starts talking to me, and then I literally just, as stoic as I can, just looking straight at her. I don't move or anything.
Okay.
Like when she talks, I listen.
Okay.
Again, the patriarch of the house is always the female. She says, I was given, she looks, this is my prince, that was. I was given the task of monitoring the school for your mother. So I've been embedded
looking at you, Joe, and I'm judging how you look.
I bow to both of them when she starts talking to me, and then I literally just, as stoic as I can, just looking straight at her. I don't move or anything.
Okay.
Like when she talks, I listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, the patriarch of the house is always the female. She says, "I was."
Me shudder when she says that. Like, physically.
So his dad,
Me.
you can tell his dad is quite proud of his wife. To have such power over these men is
What I'm,
monitoring the.
of course, I'm not here for
teachers
that,
as close
man.
as I could. I was a gift. If I was ordered to, I would gladly service you.
I'm just thankful we're not.
Huh?
That's throw me off, man.
She's
Oh,
a little
throw up
she's
in
a
my
little
mouth.
sport.
Fine.
A gift in what way, ma'am?
A cultural
The
exchange.
reason why I'm here is because of your position. You do know your
My
son.
political affairs, yes.
Your son is being charged for murder.
He said, "Joe, did you kill someone?"
But okay, so
I did. I did.
I'm gonna pull up my sphere and I'm gonna watch the video.
So you'll see the video.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get down to this.
Alright. So 50 strikes, Joe. It's like you've learned your father's techniques well.
But do you strike as your son as a murderer? He wouldn't be a straight cold murderer.
He was a devout follower of the seven, and it's like she's had a veil over her face, and she pulls it down too. She is also braided.
So you've gotten the brand also.
Yes. So my duty is to I have made a vow, along with our whole family, that the one without is worthy of being on our pantheon. And
Do you know anything of the murder? Does she know anything about it?
this is what you saw.
When he says murder, I turn around. I did not murder a paladin. I killed.
You're executed.
Yeah, but they're going to try you as a murderer, Joe. That's what we're trying to get down to.
You don't need my duty to concede I did not murder, but I eliminated a traitor in the mist, not murdered.
But you don't even remember doing it. Don't you straight as funny?
Yes, the whole situation is odd, but we have that information in our favor.
Right. So that's what's making me believe that you might not even be in your right mind. Okay, I know you did it for the reasons you said, but you don't even do it. So that sounds like to me someone might be controlling you.
So both the parents start whispering and talking to each other. They're like, "Yes, it was. He may be able to help if he has gaps in his memory." It's like, we have rumors. If memory's there, we could maybe be able to try. It's very hard on the body.
Well, Joe, this will be your decision. But we don't want you to go down as a murderer and be tried as that. So it's going on you if you let me go.
I looked at my mother and I say, pull the memory, mother.
Okay. So, Joe.
I'm going to do a religion on that. I guess that would be a religion, wouldn't it?
What's the question?
I'm just going to do like how hard this is going to be on him. Do I know anything about it?
That's probably more arcana.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. Well, Joe knows how rough this is because this is a room of remembrance. But luckily, Joe is willing. So what I need from Joe is a D20 roll, and that's how much HP it's going to thrash from you. 20 it's basically counting backwards. Oh, that's 13 points of psychic.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you wish to offset that with your own runes?
Yes. I will do 2 of my runes that are charged, which would be 2d6s. So, let's roll 2d6s.
Oh, so you only take one thanks to your runes. You know, like your runes absorb a lot of the damage it threw.
Awesome.
So this rune's against your head, and she pulls it, and it looks almost like little astral spider webs and silk coming out, and she looks She says, if you have your neocom, we can implant these in to your neocom, or I can plant them directly into your mind. Okay. So you hold out your neocom, and she puts, and the threads come into the neocom, and it swirls around and stuff.
Okay.
So the memory pops up of Joe, and Joe sees the paladin, and the paladin touches the duck in the dark. He recognizes that he has some type of channel divinity that goes along with the one without. So apparently he follows through, and he has seven abilities that he can use his channel divinity, each doing different things. Joe has met this paladin before. So this paladin has the ability to use channel divinity to do like wrath, pride, all sorts of other things. But he can do the reverse of it. So he can do 7 either way. So that includes cause gluttony, and he can cause sloth. Apparently, Joe recognized that he was about to do a channel divinity that would cause them to go slothful and not sort of care, basically make them apathetic. Joe has seen him do this before and strike down enemies. So if he does this, the enemies will basically just stand still. They're incapacitated for a second, and he could strike them down.
Wow.
So Joe feared this because that's the only reason why he'd think that he'd even do this or not.
That's why he grabbed his hand?
Yes, so he went to try to grab his hand to try to keep him from doing this.
He must have felt threatened.
Yes, apparently he felt threatened. Now this memory doesn't bring emotion through. So, but the memory also tied to other memories, and it sort of shows you the memory of where Joe has been with him and struck down stuff, and they had fought. He'd seen fighting before from this paladin of the school. This paladin was in high regard in the school about being able to stop people from doing the seven things that they thought was very, very bad.
Okay.
So that's the memory, and then he just instinctually, based on his wisdom, defended himself.
Right. Okay, well there's evidence number 4. I think we're at.
And now that I remember that memory, if I am to be zoned of truth, and they ask me why, then I can literally say in self-defense with no lie.
Right.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to get to, Joe.
So you acted off of instinct.
Mm-hmm.
But then now we got to get to when after Corella stabbed him, you finished him off. So now we got to get to that point. Or why he would just
So again, we're shifting through the memories. Right. So Cal just stop. So Corella jumped and attacked.
so he never seen that.
So and Paladin tried to say something. And again, Joe was concerned he was going to spell. So you might be wrong. You can't say something. So Joe was like, let's see people see. Because he had channel abilities. He called forth things that could influence you. But you recognize why Joe is so concerned. Why it was essential.
So you see him chase somebody.
So he goes through two memories, and the last memory is him putting his hand on his memory stopped because there are memories. The memories were pulled from your mind. So Paladin pulled out your scene in that.
So that's what he pulls.
And he pulls out.
What did he tell you?
No, that's not it.
No, you know?
And yes, it's very soul. But he's not in the soul because of his freedoms. He's to district the 70 to be with originals. This is interesting. Now, well, he probably knows this too. But where do you think place I'll be great out.
Some sort of crypt in the NHL.
There's only one thing there, through the ways.
So they're crossing trouble.
You must climb. Gotcha.
It's difficult. It's easy to understand.
I think, man,
But you're welcome. It's us.
I guess you've opened up a lot of doorways, or you opened up some good doorways for us.
Because say, well, we know what you are now. It's like you are son of the dragon.
I'm just mean, man.
It's like you've been blessed by the pantheon. So we can see it. You know, the rings flutter, happy that you're here, filling your presence with the spirit of the dragon. So the Underdark will you as the dragon itself. Because don't forget, someone was told they're not supposed to go into Underdark unless it's with Soul. That's part of your mission. So if you go down,
I don't take it.
There you go.
And I'm in charge of this investigation.
Okay.
So, I get
Before we leave, I'm going to look at both my parents and say thank you. And also want to say, I think you both realize it is not safe here. I know that you probably will not abandon our shop. I do not wish for you to die here. Because I have information that I believe may be important. The so-called paladin that I killed, it seems was under the influence not of the Seven, but of an outside force.
Huh.
And I need to know.